Ladies and gentlemen, let's make very welcome Colin Williams.
So I'm driving down a country road at 100 k's an hour, and I jump on the brakes, spin the steering wheel clockwise, and perform the most dramatic U-turn you have ever seen, and head back up the road. I had a life to save. It was 1992. It was a winter's morning, and I got up early this morning because I had something to finish writing. I got up quietly because I didn't want to disturb my wife and kids, and I shuffled into the kitchen because I never write until I've had a cup of tea. I went to the fridge, no milk. So with my slippers still on, I jumped into my rusty ute and set off for the shop about 3 kilometres away. As I drove down the driveway, the chickens went in all directions. As I was heading towards the shop, out of the corner of my eye, I saw what appeared to be 2 birds fighting. A black bird and a white bird. I had other things on my mind, so I just kept driving. But then I thought, that didn't look like a fair fight. So this is when I did my Hollywood-style turnaround. As I screeched to a halt at the scene of the crime, I jumped out, and the blackbird, a big, ugly crow, jumped about 5 paces back. The other bird stayed still. It was a chicken. It was a kind of chicken I'd seen countless times in cages on the back of trucks going past our house to the local abattoir. Somehow, she had managed to escape his cage and jump from that truck. As I approached her, she looked up. And what I saw in her eyes was not fear, but resignation. I bent down and I started stroking her head gently, and I could feel her body trembling through my fingertips. You are the luckiest chicken in the world. Here you are on your way to becoming somebody's Sunday lunch, and you managed to escape that fate, only to be set upon by that beast over there. But now your whole life is going to change. I'm going to take you home with me, and you are going to live out your days scratching around my front yard with my 8 big, fat, brown laying hens. I'm going to call you Lucky. It was at this point that I closely examined her blood-stained feathers on her back. The wounds were deep, they were horrific. I'm not going to describe them, needless to say, there was no way she could have survived. I knew what I had to do. I kept stroking her head and talking gently to her. Then my hands moved down her neck. I put my fingers around her throat, and with I ended her suffering. As I stood up, the crow took a step forward. Not today, buddy, not today. I picked Lucky up, carried her to my ute, put her in a plastic bag because I was taking her home to bury her properly. As I sat in my car, my head dropped to the steering wheel, and I sobbed uncontrollably. Now, I'm not usually a crier, but this was no usual day. Later that day, we would bury my father. His body had been pecked away by the black crow cancer. So I drove to the shop, got my milk, came home, jumped out of my car, went to the shed, grabbed a shovel and dug a hole and buried Lucky in the front yard, just as I promised. Then I went inside, made my cup of tea and sat down to finish writing my father's eulogy. I'd had it half written, and there was a lot of negativity in there, a lot of regret. For the last 3 months, we had watched this wonderful man robbed of his health, his faculties, and his dignity, often in a drug-induced stupor. And all the time I've been thinking, why can't I have an extra year with this man? An extra month? An extra day? And what I should have been thinking is, can someone please put this dear man out of his suffering? I wrote the eulogy, and it was positive. It celebrated his life. It made us grateful. We talked about our gratitude for having him around, because we were so lucky.